is a team in a position where you can make an adjustment, or are you confined to just go with what you have?
Oh, well, I mean, we don't have many options as far as lineups we can go to. But we can make adjustments. That's what you do throughout a series. And we'll get to the film and make the necessary adjustments coming into Game 5. But as far as lineup changes, we don't have many different lineup changes we can actually go to.
Noah, right here.
Noah Kozlov, Cinesport. When you went down and hit your head, one, how you feeling now? Two, did you think that you'd have to go through any sort of concussion test, anything like that at the time?
I was just trying to, regain my composure, and I was holding my head. It was hurting, and I was just hoping I wasn't bleeding. But obviously the camera, cut me pretty bad. So our medical staff did a great job of stopping the bleeding. I knew I had to shoot the free throws, or I wasn't going to be able to come back into the game. So, it didn't matter what was going on in my head at that point in time. I had to go up there and shoot those free throws so I could continue to play.
Chris in the front.
Chris Haynes, Cleveland.com. Brian, you mentioned you guys don't have a lot of lineups you can go to right now, but when a guy like J.R. Smith is struggling right how he is, how difficult, how much pressure does that put on everybody else? And two, what can you do or what can you say to try to help him through this?
I don't put too much pressure on anyone else. I mean, you continue to stick with them. We all struggle at times. We all, have those a couple games here, a couple games there where we don't play so well. We know we can help the team, but it's just not falling for us. But you don't give up on anyone. We all got to this point together, and you stick with him. And he's been huge for our team all year. We wouldn't be at this point without him. So hopefully he can get it going, which we believe.
Dave in the back left.
LeBron, David Quennemy, ESPN.com. In the fourth quarter, after you guys had cut that 12-point halftime deficit down to 6, you're out of the game for the first couple of minutes, and they push it back to double digits. What goes through your mind there, and do you feel like you can't even come out of the game?
Well, I was hoping our team could buy me a few minutes. I ran through those 12 minutes in the third, and I gassed out. And just try to put us in a position. Steph hit a big-time three at the end of the third, put him up 6. I missed one, but I was pretty much gassed, either from driving, creating opportunities for my teammates, getting to the free throw line, getting the offensive glass, just trying to make that push. And I was just hoping we can, our team could just buy me a couple minutes. We weren't able to do that tonight in the fourth quarter. And it's difficult. You want to be out there, but also you don't want to be, you want to be effective while you're out there too. So. They made a huge run, and, we just couldn't regather after that.
This side in the back.
LeBron, Seb Costello with Triple M in Australia. Just to follow up on that, the coach talked about how he felt maybe the schedule was really starting to fatigue the side. How can you talk to that? And also, I guess I've got to ask you specifically about the man earlier in the week, Delhi. Do you think his hospital visit had an impact on his performance tonight?
No, we make no excuses. The schedule it is what it is, and we knew that coming into the series. We knew it was going to be every other day when we got home, and those guys were going to have 2 days in between, when they went home. But I think defensively we were still very good. Offensively we were terrible. And you can't always bank on your offense. Sometimes your offense just doesn't show up, and there's no way we go 4 for 27 from the three-point line and expect to win. We out-rebounded them still. We had 16 offensive rebounds. We had 20 second chance points. But we just couldn't get the long ball going tonight, and that definitely hurt. Our offense hurt us just as bad as anything. As far as Delhi, I think Delhi said he felt great. We thought he was great. He just didn't make shots, and that's what happens sometimes.
Chris in the back.
Chris Broussard, ESPN. LeBron, they talk about you getting stitches or anything like that. Is that a possibility? And two, do you think you guys are going to have to go deeper on the bench and play more guys just to? You guys kind of looked like your legs were heavy tonight.
Well, I already got the stitches. Obviously, you can't see them. That's the coach's decision if he decides he wants to go deeper in the bench. We haven't played many guys throughout this playoff run. I think it'll help, some of the guys that's playing some high minutes for sure. Just give guys a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. But, I think the coaching staff would try to do his best to help us, be, physically and mentally prepared for Sunday. Enough to close it up.
Mark here in the third row.
LeBron, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Steve Kerr said Iguodala has been his best player in this series. This was the first game he started all season long. What did you think his impact was tonight?
I mean, he's one of the X factors, and he came to play. He shot the ball extremely well. He had 4 threes. He was in attack. He got a couple of dunks in transition early on in the game, which got him going. And he was really good for them. Coach Kerr did a great job of mixing the lineup out. They have so many different interchangeable players where he can kind of decide how he want to go with his lineups and of that nature, and to start him tonight, gave him that boost.
Jeff in the back.
LeBron, did you feel like they did anything differently defensively against you, or was it mostly straight up still, or did they shade guys toward you when you got in the lane?
No, they doubled me a little bit more tonight. Kind of made me get a ball up and seeing if some of my teammates can beat those guys. And like I said, we couldn't make any shots from the outside. But we take those looks again. Those guys, my guys did a great job of just stepping into them, trying to make them, being confident about them. But when you go 4 for 27 from the three-point line, it's not much success offensively.
Ethan, back left.
Ethan Skolnick, Turner Sports Bleacher Report. They talked a lot about trying to increase the pace the past few days. Do you think there was anything they were effective in doing that, or again, is that a product of you guys not making shots and allowing them to get out?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, their pace has been pretty good all series. It's just that we've made shots and we've made them take the ball out of the basket instead of getting it off a rebound. And tonight, I mean, we shot 33% from the field. So, when you're getting the ball off the glass or you're getting the ball off the rim, your pace